I ain't finna tell y'all how I got away with this shit.
Let me stop coughing before they think I got the corona. Hey, look, since I lost my dad, nigga, I ain't been the same since I still shed a tear. Cause to the heart is where the pain will burst some kids to these days. So I gotta keep that cake and I depend on no nigga. Single mother situation, I probably never love again. Last nigga I lost faith in. Damn, I hate when a good nigga is mistaken. Cause them be the niggas that make a bitch feel amazing. But now I gotta milk you niggas since y'all come with an expiration. Look, I can't trust these bitches, they a fuck my nigga. That's why my circle's small and dry, like a raisin, nigga. But when my bitches pop, we hot like Cajun, nigga. They want us in a mix, we bring the flavor to niggas. They asking me, Stevie, like where your shit at? That last content, bitch, we felt that. The truth is, I'm probably the most underrated. These rap bitches, they get shook, they in fear that I could make it.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? What's going on, man? Welcome to the Cash Out Podcast today, man. We got the home girl, Steviana, in the building. Steviana, what's good with you?
Out here chilling, enjoying my day.
No, I could dig it. I could dig it, man. I heard the weather been out there good in California, man. It's been real hot, huh?
Yeah, it's been hot. It's been real hot. I'm out in Orange County, and I'm surprised at how hot it is right here by the water.
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. That's for sure, man. So for those who don't know you, man, tell them who you are, man, where you come from, and what you do.
My name is Steviana. I'm a artist, rapper, singer, little acting. I'm straight from Moreno Valley, California, straight from the Inland Empire. All the way Los Angeles as well. Got them everywhere. Shout out to Oklahoma. Shout out to Massachusetts, where my family is. I was born and raised in this shit, and if it goes far, it goes far.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I see you've been out here doing a lot of work, man, for a long, long time, man. Like I've been seeing you on a few challenges, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, man. Like, is that something that you think is lucrative to the career, like to continue to do these challenges when you see artists put them out, like to get up on them?
I feel like a piece of it right now, being that I haven't dropped any records, freestyling, doing a freestyle videos, and then people seeing me live is a lot of help. It's a reminder to remind people that I'm still here, still doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I may
Right.
be handling life issues, but here you go, right here. Remember that I'm still no joke.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact because I can easily count about 10 challenges that I can remember you from.
Yeah, I go in on the challenges for sure.
That's why I'm like, she must like doing these.
Yeah, I like doing I like writing the verses and you know and doing those challenges. They're a lot of fun. It's like practice for me.
No, that's a big fact. That's a big fact. So I see that you've been in the game for like 10 plus years, man. What keeps you going? Like, because some of the artists that have been in the game putting in work that long, they would have been gave up, but you've been showing a lot of consistency for 10 plus years. What's your motivation?
When you just love something, it's something that you just never stop doing. So it's just something. Music, I've always been a part of it. I've grew up in it. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, all a part of the music industry. So it's kind of like something that I'm already like was born into. So it's something that I probably will never give up, even if I tend to just become a writer or A&R or develop my own artist. Later on, I just feel like just music, just period, is just a part of me. And when I had my kids, I just continued. Like I'm gonna just go a little bit harder than I was before. Could get a little bit more serious, but for the most part, being born into it is the reason why I don't give up. I haven't
No, that's
stopped.
what's up. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, what's some of your musical influences coming up? Like, what's some of the people that you looked at and was like, man, I want to be like that or be in that lane of music?
So I never really looked at a person as like I want to be like them. But I've always heard artists like Yo Yo, Roxanne Shante, MC Light, just a lot of Debrat, a lot of those artists is like female rappers, seeing how they were creative and seeing how they really pushed forward, and they were tight. Is the reason why I tend to listen to them. But as far as like I've always been a person that always wanted to stand out and be myself. So then I grew up in a household to where it's like my mom always taught me like only person that you look at as an icon or any of those, mogul, whatever, is you look at God. You know what I'm saying? You just focus on Him. Don't try to be somebody else. It's a lot of sins out here, but it's a sin to, I look at it to like, idolize somebody, put them on that type of, you know what I mean, in that type of bracket, like.
No, I could dig it. I could dig it. I mean, so with you being born in music and being around it so much, like when did you really realize that you fell in love with it though? Like when did you know, like this is what I want to do, or was it? Do you feel like a genetic thing?
I felt it. I felt when my dad put a beat on and he left the microphone on and he left it recorded, and I just got on it. I just hopped on the microphone and I just started, just rapping and singing, just playing with it. And then my dad came back, he listened back, and he put like some type of like tune on my voice, and I heard it. But I heard the flow of how I was going, which made me like, oh man, I love this. I like doing this. This is gonna be fun. Keep recording. You know what I mean? So I think at 8 years, I believe at 8 years old is when I finally was like, okay, this is it, this is it. But when I want to say probably, when I was like 16, when I was 16 years old, and I had a chance to go on 106 in Park, I believe that's when it really sparked for me. Like, oh shit, like I really could take this somewhere else.
So you was on 106 in Park, like what the Freestyle Friday part, or like what?
I
How?
did
What
that.
was going on with that?
I did the Wild Out Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah. So I did the
okay.
yeah I did the Wild Out Wednesday, and that experience, just like the whole experience, just made me realize, like, yo, you got it. Like, you done made it this far, and then just, the people that were outside of the building and all the people that were walking up and shit like that, like, you could feel it. Like, I felt it. Like, I felt the love, I felt the energy, and it's just like, keep going. Like,
No, that's a big fact. That's a big fact. So even though you're coming out the IE, right? And it's
hmm
crazy because I've been doing a lot of interviews with IE artists, man, and I'm really impressed, and I'm loving what I'm hearing from y'all. I'm more upset about it because I'm like, yo, I was just there. Where was y'all at?
no, we was there.
I needed to be doing business with y'all. I'm like, bro, I done every weekend with the promoters, Sevilla's status. Like,
hmm
I'm
Surprisingly, I was there. Every time that I went to Sevilla's, every time they had an event, I didn't go a lot, but the times that I did go, I was always on the stage where the
we
where
were
the
just missing
VIP
each other
section
then.
was, huh?
Yeah, we were just. I said we. I guess we were just missing each other, just
Yeah,
walking past, never got a chance to speak, or you know what I mean? Because I'm like Steviana, young, no, you know what? Scotty did. Wait, where was y'all at?
he
Like,
did.
because I love
Yeah,
doing like work with people that really, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. But I love what y'all doing right now, man, and I'm glad that y'all pushing and handling business, man. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the IE is an untapped place, and it needs to be put on the map. That's for damn sure.
yeah, that's for sure. It
You know what I
definitely is, and
mean?
we've had talent for a long, long time. Like, that's the thing. It's just, when we have Los Angeles, which is a big, a big city, a big. So it's kind of like when you have so many artists coming out of that, and it's like it seems like that's like the main focus. People forget about we an hour away. We only an hour away.
Yeah, I mean, but I
Like, you
think
know
with
what
the
I'm saying?
IE, man, it's just like it's a lot that needs to be done. It's again, it's an untapped place that people can easily take over and make it something. Y'all can be rich out your own city, out your own
Right.
area. Y'all don't need LA.
That's
I
why the
mean,
ones that are
respectfully, because
from
I'm from LA, but I lived in the IE and I could see the potential that IE has. You dig what I'm saying? I think I just got the radio station 99.1. I think the only Charlie Cinco there, but
hmm
um, other than that, like you feel me, I see like all the potential that it has with the other places, you know what I'm saying, as far as like San Bernardino, Temecula, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, places that y'all can actually like build a fan base. You dig what I'm saying? It's just that
Right.
niggas just gotta stick together and stop being competitive, is what I believe.
hmm But we live in. That's what we live in. We live in a competitive ass state. So it's. I feel like that's something that's always gonna be there. But I do feel like, if people, if we can get people to pay more attention to it, like just come that way and bring what they have towards out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy, like you said, it's kind of easy for us to blow up out there, but it's like just reaching the other cities, like reaching the LA County, because we can have the IE on lock for sure. And I know a lot of artists besides myself that has the IE on lock. It's just all about just staying consistent with it so that you can reach them other counties. That's the
No,
thing.
no, that's a big fact. So again, with you coming out the IE, I do see that you have a lot of relationships out the LA County as well. You know what I'm saying? I seen you a few times, I believe, with Nipsey Hussle. What was your relationship with him, or did y'all have a relationship in music?
So as far as when I got a chance to meet Nipsey Hussle, Jay Stone brought me into the studio. um just being around because family, one of my little brothers worked in Nipsey Hussle's store. Grew up around them. So it's kind of like and I was in the area, like I was living in the area at the time too. I had moved towards Los Angeles. So um just being around, like going around the store, like hanging out, speaking, talking to people, like networking and things like that, I got a chance to run into Jay Stone, which he was like, he heard me, I had to rap, he called me and I had to rap for him over the phone and all that stuff. And once he heard me, he was like, come to the studio right now. And when I went to the studio, Nip happened to be there. Just everybody just happened to be there. So and that's how the connection came as far as with Nip. And just the encouraging words of keep pushing and keep going. And he opened the studio up to me to come anytime to record. So that's how that relationship went. I wanted to be signed to him. That's who I was looking forward to being signed to. So I was trying everything in my powers to stick around that area, stick around him, stick around Jay Stone and everyone, stay around in that area so that I can, be noticed and be looked at, which I did get the eyes of a lot of them. It's just a tragic story, but you got to keep going, keep pushing.
No, that's a big fact, man, and that definitely was a king for real, man. And
I
shout
got
out
a
to
chance
Jay
to smoke
Stone.
a blunt with him. Like, that's crazy.
You know, you can see now. Don't get me wrong, Nip my nigga, but you can't really say that till you talk about Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Last with
Hey,
Snoop, then come
right,
holler at me, cause that nigga will blow your chest out with some shit.
right. But I mean, how many people got a chance to? It won't never get a chance to smoke with
I mean,
Nip.
no, I feel you. No, I really more care so about a conversation with him.
Yeah, converse.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that is
saying? A
true.
conversation can take you way farther or be more monumental than a. With Snoop, it's like I smoked the blunt with Snoop. If I don't even smoke weed, and if I seen Snoop, I'm like, nigga, let me hit that
Hit the
shit
blunt.
so
Yeah.
I can say, nigga, I hit a blunt with Snoop. Like, cause he's the ambassador of that shit. When you think about weed in California, you think about Snoop. Just can't take that. But with Nip, it was definitely like that was a prophet, man. That was a king on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
a conversation with him, it would be the part because that's what I'm gonna ask you next. Like, what's like one of the things that he said to you that will forever stick with you?
You just to keep pushing, keep working, stay dedicated. He said those words. Just stay dedicated. You
Yeah,
know. Um, majority of the time though, I didn't really get too much conversation. Um, but to let him hear back my record and tell me to stay dedicated, was that forever is gonna stick with
no,
me.
that's a fact.
Like,
That's a fact. So, I mean, have you ever got a chance to record with him, or that never got a chance to happen?
no, I never got a chance to record with him, but I got a chance to sit through his session.
Right,
With
right,
just me, him, and Rollo, and one of my friends. You
and see
know,
the process, right? To see the creative process, right?
yeah, to see how he didn't have no paper, no nothing, just in there, doing his punches or whatever. How he recorded, like, was dope to me. Like, because he had his own inside of his, he had the studio, but inside of the booth section was another, like, his Pro Tools, his own computer, his own, to see how he operates in
Right.
there. He was able to stop his own stuff and go back and lay what he needed to lay. That was dope to me.
No, that's a big fact. So with all the things that's going on, and again, rest in peace to the homie Nip, man. And we got some tragic news today, man. Rest in peace to the homie G.I. Joe from OMG, man. Man, we taking some losses out that side of town, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fucked up thing, man, to be losing good brothers in the world. You know what I'm saying? We just got that news not too long ago, man. So rest in peace to them brothers, man. And God bless their families, man. So with all the things that's going on, like what do you think about all the things that's happening to artists and stuff like that, man, and does it impact how you move? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the tragedies that we take in and stuff like that. Like, how do you feel about what's been happening?
you know it's been happening. It's like nonstop. I'm starting to feel like they got a rap assassin or something out there. That's how it's starting to make me feel. Like, because it's like, how many of y'all gonna keep taking? Like, I understand, like, even if it's our own people, how many are y'all gonna keep taking from us? And I just personally feel like, it need to stop. Because and us artists, we do need to be more smarter and think about the areas that we go to. When you reach a certain level and a certain status in your life, you should already know there's certain areas you can't go to. And it's sad to say, because you should be able to really walk anywhere you want to, and feel good wherever you are. But it's like, the reality of it all is, you can't be there, you can't go there. You know what I mean? You know
Right.
you know your level. Like you know your level, whether you felt like you died off or whatever, you still there's still people who still look at us artists as in a certain limelight. So, just watch your surroundings. I know for sure, if things happen to me, I'm gonna come around, but I ain't gonna be there. Like I ain't gonna be there. Come see me. Come see me at a show. Hit me up. Find me somewhere else. Like it's just, we just gotta think smarter, move smarter, think smarter.
No, that's a
And
fact. Yeah, because that's a very unfortunate thing. I mean, a lot of other states, man, they believe that, we just be out here ready to hurt artists and stuff like that. And ain't that. It's like, I hate to
no.
say it, but that's just the aura of LA. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's just like, I mean, like I was telling them, like, with me being a South Central native, I still got to check in. You dig what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, my family got a party in y'all community. We finna be over there. When y'all roll past, just know that it's us. Like, don't shoot. Like, you got to
Yeah.
check in with your own people. It's just, they take the word checking in as a
Seriously.
bad thing. You dig what I'm saying? And it's not
Mm.
a like a bad thing. You dig what I'm saying? It's like if I go to Compton, you know what I mean? Shout out to my people from Compton, right? If I go to Compton, hey, bro, I'm finna be in y'all community. We having a party over whatever we doing over here. I want y'all to know that it's us. So when y'all run across us or y'all can hit y'all homies like, hey, nah, that's my people. You dig what I'm saying? They don't be nothing. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people should check in. I check in any other state I go to. I don't go nowhere without checking in with people that I know there. I don't go to no state unless I know people there.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna catch me in Miami and I don't know nobody in Miami. You're not gonna catch me in New York and I don't know nobody in New York. It's just not gonna happen. You dig what I'm saying? I gotta have somebody to check in with. But at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing to do. It's just, it's you protecting yourself. So what I'm
Hmm.
saying is like even with you being a female rapper, right, in the game, the impact that it puts on artists is does it make you as a woman and an artist be strategic on how you move?
Yeah, it does. Because it make me feel like, damn, what y'all gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? Um, it make me feel like shit. And when I reach that level, like, what type of jealousy, you know what I'm saying, is it gonna come for me? You know what I mean? Like, and that's and it kind of make you feel unsafe. Like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of make you feel like, should I? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
No, that's a
Should
fact.
I? But it's just like I said, it just all goes back to the level of thinking. But I think about it all the time, like how we used to always, like growing up, I used to always hear like, oh, they don't never, the people, they get rich and they move and they don't do nothing for their hood, or they don't come back, or they don't, you know what I mean? Well, we see why now. Now that I'm older, I see why now. I see why. I see why we get this bread and why people leave. You know what I'm saying? I see why.
Yeah. No, I
I
mean, and
see.
don't get me wrong. I used to think the same thing and wonder the same thing, right? And as you said, we get older, we see, and then even being in the game. See, at first, like, all these niggas need to take care of their, right? But then we get in and see the lack of
Hmm.
support that most of us
Yep.
have, right? And you be
Yep.
by yourself, crying, screaming, and all this pain and anguish that you go through, the sacrifices you make to get there. Then you finally crack off, and then everybody think you owe them something. And it's like you want to take care of everybody, but it's like, damn, bro. So y'all really didn't see me like busting my ass to do. Y'all didn't have to. You know what I mean? Like I had to, and I even asked y'all for support, and y'all didn't do nothing.
Right.
So sometimes I understand now why some artists is not. I don't look at it as being selfish no more. I think it's like, hey, bro, y'all seen me struggle getting here, and y'all didn't do nothing to help me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So now that I'm here, don't think I owe y'all nothing. Because I think I seen a clip by Meek Mill. He said some real shit. Like people think you change when you make it, and it's like, did I really change? Because when I was broke, you didn't ask me for nothing.
Right.
But now
That's
that I
real.
got money, you asking me for money. So who really changed, me or you? And that's some real shit. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just it's like that. But this is a question I don't really ask artists. And I'm gonna just start asking this because I want other people to hear the answers to these kind of questions, and just I want to know the answers as well.
Hmm.
What? Why does the music business need Steviana?
Cause I'm one of a kind. I mean, I'm one of ain't no. I'm one of a kind. I don't care what nobody. It's so many artists out here. It's so many artists out here, but there'll never be a me. There will never be another me. As much as they can try to get close, you'll never be another Steviana. I mean, like my life. I mean, everybody has their life experiences, but the things that I go through, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure there's others that can relate, but
Right,
nobody can never live my type of life that I've lived. Like, you know what I'm saying? My
right, right,
walk in my shoes. So
right.
I mean,
And I mean, the reason why I asked that is, just to be on a creative level of like, we have the Nicki Minaj's, we have all these different artists, right? So what I'm really asking is, what's unique about Steviana that the game needs, like that the game actually need?
Goosebumps. We need goosebumps. Get someone that can, reach that level of really giving you the goosebumps. Really can like touch, like, okay, really touch the story. You know what I'm saying? Really touch a story and make people feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like okay. So for me listening to music now, I haven't had one artist that has ever made me feel like I want to cry. Like a
Yeah,
rap artist. I'm talking about a rap artist, like a
right.
female rap artist that makes me feel like, damn, like when I go to play a song, I want to hear something that's gonna touch that emotion. You know what I'm
The
saying?
spirit, the soul. Yeah,
This exactly. And I haven't felt that yet. And I feel like the industry is missing that. And I feel like I have that voice to where I can touch that type of soul. And even if I'm saying the smallest thing is somehow my level of tone of voice and how I sound, it just give people the goosebumps. Like,
yeah. Now I can say you do have a very demanding voice. Like it makes you want to hear you. You dig what
yeah.
I'm saying? It makes you pay attention.
Like, what is she gonna say next? And that's the thing.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of artists that I be like, I don't know where we going with this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to tune in anymore. And it's like I feel like that, and I feel like if I can continue that, it'll be that, and that's the type of artist that I am. So
Right. I mean, I will say that I'm very, very proud of the women on the West Coast, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing from the IE all the way down to LA, man. Y'all been taking care of business. I'm loving the image that I'm seeing from y'all. Y'all really putting on. I love the togetherness. You dig what I'm saying? The fact that y'all doing features together, y'all working together. You know what I'm saying? I seen you did a song with Ash Bash. We're gonna get into that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And just everything about y'all. Cause for a minute I was like, damn, I'm looking at the women in the South on the East Coast, and I'm like, bro, they putting in work, they looking good, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, where my women on the West at? You dig what I'm saying? Like, where is y'all at? So now, and this was a couple years ago that I said that, right? But now I'm seeing y'all. And like I said, y'all taking care of business, and y'all looking good, and y'all putting on for the coast, man. And it's a good thing to see. You dig what I'm saying? So I just want to congratulate all y'all on that. So
thank
the next question I got for you is, how do you feel? Like, okay, well, what do you think you need, right? What do you think you need to get you to the next level? Or is it something holding you back, or do you feel it's something holding you back? Like, what is it that Steviana could do to get her to the next level of your career?
consistency.
I mean, you've been looking pretty consistent. Oh, well, I get what you're saying, but you've been looking pretty. It's a lot of work out there by you.
See, that's the thing. It looks like that, but am I really? Like, I know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the
Mm-hmm.
level of effort that I could put in more for me to reach that potential. And I feel like, and if I would have done, if I would have done, and if I do that, it'll be a lot better. It'll be a lot of things that'll be progressing faster for me as well. Like, I've had a when you have a lot of, like, little hindrances here and there, it can throw you off. But it's actually putting my mind fully into the game. You know what I'm saying? To be able to keep it going, and that's the thing. Like, stop having so many breaks. Like, stop having so many breaks. Like, it's okay when it don't sit well with you. When it don't sit well with me, you know.
Right, right,
So
right, right.
that's my personal thing. And then on top of that, actually getting people to, not only show that they support, actually stick with the support. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like I said, that all comes with consistency though. Like, if I ain't consistent, people ain't gonna stay. They gonna come
Yeah, I
out.
mean, because we're living in a time today where the attention span of the human brain is very short,
Right.
very, very short, right? And then now, see, from back in the day to now, they used to control what we heard and what we seen. Today, anybody could pick a mic up, anybody could pick up a
Hmm.
camera, right? So now the game is oversaturated. So now you have about 60,000 singles coming out every month. So that's in what, 3 quarters? You got about 100 some thousand singles coming every quarter. You dig what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Right.
It'd be celebrities that I ain't never heard of, million, 2 million follow. Like,
Hmm.
where the, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you definitely got to be consistent in the game, stay in their face, and be of substance. You dig what I'm saying? So now that you need to be consistent, what are you gonna do besides just putting in the gang of work? Like, what do you think you need to do strategically to make sure that the fans tap in?
keep dropping these hits, keep dropping these singles, keep dropping these singles, keep dropping these videos. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's freestyle, whether it's doing the freestyles or doing an actual music video. You know what I'm saying? I have to keep my face, keep my my aura in the presence of the people. Like that's the thing. Like stay consistent. Stop taking these breaks. I have to stay. I have to stay in people's faces, and that's the thing.
Right.
Like that's pretty much it because I feel like everything else is gonna come. Like especially if the talent's there, the music is sounding right. You know what I'm saying, and you have the consistency behind it. Like everything else is gonna fall into place. You know what I'm saying? Like it should. You know,
No,
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it to not be. You know.
right, right, right. No, I mean you definitely taking the right steps to me, man. Because I see that you actually do a lot of photo shoots. That's for your marketing stuff like that. Shout out to the homie Bailey's Capture. You know what I'm saying? I see you shoot with my boy a lot. He definitely does
Awesome.
great
He's
photos and
dope.
stuff. Yeah, that's man. He's a monster at what he does. You dig what I'm saying? So I see the photo shoots. It was very easy because I tell artists too. Like even when I do interviews and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, bro, it take me like an hour to get a picture of you just to get a flyer done. Like that shouldn't be that hard. You know what I'm saying? When we talked and got locked in with you, it was like, what? First picture. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was right there. Like, oh yeah, that's the one. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a good thing that you keep your photo shoots up to date. You dig what I'm saying? You dropping the freestyles consistently, even though you ain't got no full project. You feel like you want to put. Well,
Right.
we do have a song about like I said, we're gonna get into in a minute. You do have a song that you just dropped, but freestyle. I've been telling them that. You know what I mean? Like, man, make sure y'all dropping something just to keep the fans tuned in. Give them a 1 minute little clip of letting them know what them bars is like. So when your actual project come, they'll be like fiending for it. Like, oh, we gotta hear what you know what I'm saying, what she finna say now. Like, you know what I mean? Now that we got a project from her, like what she finna be on. You dig what I'm saying? So,
And the
I think you're
producers.
doing a good job. Yeah.
And the producers too, because for sure, with this talent, the producers got to stay current, you know what I mean, and stay up to date too. Like, and that's another thing, like dealing with producers and working with different engineers. I feel like because it's very hard since my daddy died for me to get somebody that's like a consistent engineer or a consistent producer, and
Hmm.
that's been also a hindrance. You know what I'm saying, to my career a little bit. That person that knew my sound is gone. So it's like
Yeah.
now creating a whole new vision, a whole new sound, like with someone
Yeah.
else that don't know that don't know. You know what I mean? So that's
I
that's
mean, have you
that's another
tapped
thing.
in with any of the producers that's like in the game? Because I found myself been in that position too when you trying to like build with a producer and that producer is like coming up, like you coming up, and then it's like, come on, man, like I need you to be on top of your game, bro, because you controlling my music and how I'm dishing it out. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe the thing that you want to do is just go ahead and like I mean, it's always good to build relationship. Networking is your net worth, right? But sometimes you got to pay to play. You dig what I'm saying? Get with the
Yeah.
producers that's not gonna play, that know what to do with any sound. You
Right.
dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that way your consistency can stay where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
And it goes back to the question when you asked about the whole Nikki situation, like what makes me still like, I lived in different states. You know what I'm saying? Like I've lived in different states, and I was raised by an East Coast man and a West Coast woman. So just me being able to live in those different states, getting a feel of different sounds. Like the Midwest, living in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, living in Boston, living in Oklahoma, then coming to California. Like I traveled, so I had a chance to mix all that flavor into one. Like like
Right.
and nobody. I feel like it. It's either artists either have just that West Coast sound, they have just that East Coast sound, they stick to one particular sound, and I feel like I'm a mix of everybody. So I feel like that's what's gonna set me apart as well.
No, that's a big fact. That's a big fact. So although you don't idolize nobody, and that's a dope thing, right? Because I don't idolize nobody neither, but I do pay homage.
Right.
Who is your five top artists of all time?
Roxanne Shante,
Okay.
Yo Yo,
She
um,
said, yo, yo, you don't know nothing about no yo,
what
yo,
Yo
man.
Yo is y'all must not know. Yo Yo is my mentor. Okay, she showed me
Is
how to
that
hold a.
right?
She's the one that ever showed me how to hold a microphone when I'm on stage. She showed me how to perform. Like she taught me that. Like that was my mentor.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's a lot of people. A lot of people don't. I'm her prodigy. That's what she calls me, her prodigy. So, but let's see. So I said Roxanne Shante, Yo Yo, um, of course Jay-Z. I was raised off him. Let's see, who else did I listen to? Growing up, okay. I want to say the Brat as
Okay.
well. The Brat. And if I had to pick a fifth person, hmm, that's a good one. I don't want to say. It's crazy because I don't want to say somebody that I've done, and I later on I'd be like, "Damn, that's the person I should have." Yeah.
I mean, there's some names that I thought you was gonna say that you didn't say, so I'm kind of curious. That's why I'm quiet. I'm like, this is an interesting list.
uh, See, because I'm an R&B person. Even though I
I mean,
rap,
even if
that's
they
the
are, yeah,
crazy part.
even though I just said artists, it's like any artist, it don't matter, like R&B, whatever, because I fuck with R&B too.
Okay. Okay, so growing up, what my mom played a lot of was, if we had to go into R&B, was Avant.
Oh yeah, that's my
So
dog. Come on,
Avant, she played a lot of Avant and Kiki Wyatt.
come on.
She played like I listened to her a lot of Nita Baker. Um, let's see. My dad, he played a lot of like Rakim. Uh, mm, I'm gonna just have to stick with Roxanne Shante, Yo Yo, the Brat, and I said Avant and Jay-Z.
Okay, that's not a bad list though. That's
It's so
interesting.
many.
It's a unique list. I would
Yeah,
say that
it's
it's a
so
unique list.
it's so many. Like,
Yeah, it's a unique list. So look, what we're gonna do, y'all, man, we're gonna take a small break real quick, man. We're gonna get into some of this Steviana right now, man. It's the song called Traffic featuring Ash Bash. You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and check that out, man, and we're gonna come right back to it. Y'all, I appreciate everybody coming through and stick around.
Pins, you got bitches, Steviana. Who the fuck is Steviana? Nah. What you gonna do, nigga?
Look, bitch, don't call my phone, call your nigga and ask that. Cause I don't like to argue, I like to fight, I got it real bad. Plus, he be with you more than me, so why you real mad? Worry about the money, not the dick with your dumb ass, yeah? You know these niggas can't be trusted. Girl, if you get a rolled up pussy, I bet he fuck you. A lot of bitches ain't cut like me. I don't fuck on the homies, I don't fuck for free. Riding through the city with your nigga, why you mad? You be arguing with him, bitch, I give him ass. I can't be concerned about you hoes and y'all feelings. If a nigga dish your money, I'm gon' stack it to the ceiling. I'm a different bitch in these Dolce Gabbana glasses. Winking at your nigga in these 25 and lashes. 36 inch weed, why he smacking on my ass? Did you tell us they could drive? I gave it to him in traffic, yeah. I'm nasty. Yeah, you like it that I'm nasty. Yeah. I'm nasty. Yeah, he like it that I'm. Nah, baby, I want relationships. I just wanna Birkin and some overseas trips. I just wanna ride on a rich beef stick. Put it on your face while I'm texting my nigga. I don't lie to these niggas. I just get the money and it's bought to these niggas. I ain't got a ring, I ain't confined to no nigga. You worry about me, you should be worried about the money. That's why I don't give a fuck and I'ma ride through the city with your nigga. Why you mad? You be arguing with him, bitch, I give him ass. I can't be concerned about you hoes and y'all feelings. If a nigga dish your money, I'm gon' stack it to the ceiling. I'm a different bitch in these Dolce Gabbana glasses. Winking at your nigga in these 25 and lashes. 36 inch weed, why he smacking on my ass? Did you tell us they could drive? I gave it to him in traffic, yeah. I'm nasty. Yeah, you like it that I'm nasty. Yeah. I'm nasty. Yeah, he like it that I'm.
I like a real ballin' nigga who gon' pay me when I'm trapping. These bitches really mad cause they ass steady actin'. I want a nasty nigga that's gon' lick it from the back end. Let his ass do it cause his ass steady act. Man, I real fucking bossy if you ask me. Why these bitches really running like a track me? I like a nasty ass nigga who gon' go and get at me. I write that dick good, all in traffic come and test me.
Riding through the city with your nigga, why you mad? You be arguing with him, bitch, I give him ass. I can't be concerned about you hoes and y'all feelings. If a nigga dish your money, I'm gon' stack it to the ceiling. I'm a different bitch in these Dolce Gabbana glasses. Winking at your nigga in these 25 and lashes. 36 inch weed, why he smacking on my ass? Did you tell us they could drive?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm nasty. Yeah, you like it that I'm nasty. Yeah. I'm nasty. Yeah, he like it that I'm.
Damn.
Man, that was that brand new Traffic, man. Steviana featuring Ash Bash, the rapper. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homegirl out of Inglewood, man. But yeah, we back at it again, man. Welcome to the Cash Out Podcast. We got the homegirl Steviana in the building. Steviana, man, I see, man, like you, like I said, I've been watching you and you've been putting in a lot of work, man, and you've been moving around with a gang of different artists, man. So how did you and Ash Bash end up linking up and making that happen?
Well, see, me and Ash Bash, we linked. It's crazy. I was doing the ciphers with Gina Views. I
Okay.
had been doing a lot of her ciphers. I was in her first cipher and a couple of them. So, Gina had a big event one day, and all the artists. It was for all the artists that she did that did her freestyles. And Ash Bash came there, and I was just chilling. And Ash Bash, she came up to me and introduced herself, and she just like, you hard, like, you feel me? She was like, I don't like a lot of female rappers, but you tight. You feel me? That was my first time ever hearing about meeting her. I hadn't heard of her before. So,
Okay.
but it was real dope, and ever since then, like, we exchanged information, and we just been cool ever since. Every time we out at seen her at functions, seen her at different shows I done did, and it's just, but we always just I just connected, like, grew a little sisterly bond.
No, that's a big fact. That's a big fact. And like I said, listening to a lot of your work, man, I can see that you're very, very versatile. But it makes perfect sense now that you tell me you done lived in different regions in the American place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it makes sense why Stevie never really sound the same. But that's a good thing because people can't box you in.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I can get on.
You dig what I'm saying? Like you just kind of gotta wait and be
Right.
like, what's she on?
Yeah, it's kind of like, what is she gonna drop next? Like, what is she going? And that's what I'm saying. And that all goes to developing my sound. Like,
Right.
I've had so many different types of records, and I can do really pretty much anything. Like, so it's just open. It's really open for me. The lane is really open for me anywhere.
Now that's a fact. That's a fact. What's up, man? So what would you say is one of your proudest moments in your music career?
Um, One of my proudest moments in my music career was getting to perform in front of MC Light. Even though, aside from the BT 106 in Park, that was a big thing in my life at 16 years old. But when I reached about 19, 19, 20, being able to perform and being actually, I had to audition in front of MC Light, Yo Yo, Lil Mama, I think it was Lady Ray, she was there, and a few other female rappers. Like, I got a chance to audition in front of them, and then being chose. It was like 10 girls that got chose out of hundreds of girls in a line. So that was like a big thing for me, to hear that, to hear them tell me that I have it, like, you have the talent, and they could see it. So that was one of my biggest things in my life, getting to perform in front of some people that I have to pay homage to.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. And like I said, I appreciate you coming through and you tapping in with us, man, and taking care of business and keep doing what you do. And I wish you many, many more years of success. Because, like I said, you've been in the game 10 plus years, putting it down, video after video, song after song. Like you said, you could have fooled the fuck out of me because you look consistent in the motherfucker. There's a lot of artists out here that swear to God that they just be, you feel me? And I can't find that much work from them. You hear me? So I'm like, okay, she done put in a gang of work, been moving around for a minute, taking care of her business, you know what I mean? And then you still feel like, man, I ain't did enough. You know what I mean? So
I
I'm
still
anxious
feel
to
like it
see what
ain't
you do
enough.
next. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, I'm anxious to see what you do next.
Yeah, I just feel like, what, it's so much more to come, and it's just all about, it's just like, okay, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about my consistency. That's what I feel. That's on my end. It's gonna happen
Right.
though.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what I want to do is I want to open up the floor for other people to get a chance to ask you a question. Then we'll go ahead and move on. We got the homegirl JJ straight out of LA. JJ, you there with us? All right, she might be busy right now. We're gonna come back to her. My man Brock out of North Carolina. Brock, what's going on, man? You want to holler at Steviana?
What's up, Steviana? How you doing?
I'm doing good in yourself.
Oh man, I can't complain. Um, I heard Claiborne say you've been in the industry at least 10 years. Um, where based on your experiences thus far, where do you see yourself at in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'm already be on. 5 years from now, I'll already be signed. I'll already be family, already taken care of. Things already established. You know what I'm saying? Already doing major shows, performing in front of millions of people.
Hmm.
Like that's what I see. I see plenty of people in my presence, like plenty of stages.
I like I like the fact that you see yourself progressing. You know, you see yourself doing more. I definitely I admire that because you know it tells me about the mindset you have about your success. Um, Also, like there are people in the industry that have impacted your career, like you said, people you pay homage to and people that you have much respect for. When you are done, you know, with your career, what would you like to be? What would you like your legacy to be in the eyes of you know those who may be coming up and doing the same thing like you're doing right now? Like, what do you want your legacy to be that they might be impacted by?
That the girl next door, that the girl next door can make it. That the girl next door can be that star. You know what I mean? The girl, when I say the girl next door, that average girl who went through so many things, who felt like she, you know what I'm saying, wasn't going to ever be something. You know what I mean? Even though it was right there in front of you and a platform is laid for you. Don't ever give up. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to leave that I was a person that stuck to what I believed in, what I believed that would truly happen. You know, and uh and I didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard at everything that I did. You know, and just the average girl that we look at, that you thought that may not have that's not gonna make it. She did it. She did
Right.
it. You
Well,
know what
look,
I'm saying?
I definitely appreciate you know the time and the answer to the questions, and I wish you much continued success in your career, and you know come back and you know do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, that's what's up, man. Brock, I appreciate you, man. We going to the homegirl Bells. She from California, but she reside in Atlanta now. She left us, y'all, but it's all good. Bells, what's going on?
I did not leave you.
You know, I have to put you out there. I have to put you out there. Well, yeah, she
You
just
know
left us. You know what I mean? She went to the A with a big booty girls at and all that and all that. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, go ahead and holler at Steviana one time.
um okay, first of all, like Steviana, you know that you're one of my favorite artists across the board.
Thank
Um, what do you think moving forward is going to be the biggest challenge for you? Seeing as that you did just have another child and you have your life and now your platform is moving. What do you think the biggest challenge is going to be for you?
the biggest challenge for me, I'm gonna be completely honest when I say this. Balancing these finances on taking care of, you know what I'm saying, taking care of home, so that, taking away from my household to invest into something that I want to, pursue. Like, because, with music, it takes everything, like it takes money to get money with this music now. Like, that's what it's seeming like, so that's probably mostly the only thing. Just, balancing that out, balancing out, being able to put money aside for here, put money aside for there, working a 9 to 5, and then trying to, step out and do this music stuff. But at the same time too, I got 2 kids at home. So that's most likely the only challenge. You know what I'm saying? But if I can get that taken care of and squared away, it'll all work out.
Okay. Okay. Good answer.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. We got the homie Dro. I'm
Hey,
cleaning it.
hey,
Now from the shoulder. No, so
you know me. Yeah, you already know.
what's going on, bro, man? How that the homegirl
Man,
Steviana one time?
Steviana was good.
What's the deal?
Man, if you had 60 seconds to sit down with anybody, who would it be and what would you ask them?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I would sit down with Russell Simmons.
Ooh,
She's powerful.
hey, I'm going
She's
Yeah,
back on. Hey,
powerful.
that was a great answer. That was clutch too.
Hey, hey,
yeah.
hey, you know what's crazy? It ain't even. I was about to.
But yeah, that's a crazy answer, man. I'm glad that you gave that answer because Russell Simmons is somebody I definitely feel like doesn't get his flowers. That man has created over, I'm gonna just say 100, but I know it's more. over a
Yeah,
hundred millionaires easily,
yeah,
easily. Yeah, I mean, so I know Russell Simmons is definitely somebody that we got to pay homage to, man, and give his flowers to, man. So that I couldn't even hold myself on that. I usually stay, but that was a crazy question, and that was man, that was great right there on the real.
yeah. I would, and I would ask him what do I need to do to sit in your place? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, what do I need to do to get to your level? Because whatever it takes, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, and I would just that's just straightforward. Like,
Yeah, that was big right there, man. We got the homie Newport, man, straight out the Crenshaw district and all that. Newport, you there with us, big dog?
What's the deal, buddy, bro?
Oh man, going to holler at the homegirl Steviana one time.
Steviana, what's
what's
the
up?
deal, sis?
What's the deal, Newport? What's good?
Shit, chillin', chillin'. How you been?
I've been real good, man. Still working.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. You already know I support everything you do, man.
Thank you,
You
man.
already know. But yeah, I'm just chilling right now.
Okay. Any questions for me? You got a question for me?
We ain't gonna kill him. We ain't gonna kill him with that tape.
All right, you already know.
Oh man, we got to get one in too. So
Hey,
you know,
I was just finna say that. Like, I'm gonna need a Steviana Newport beat, man. I'm gonna need that feature done,
Right?
something.
yeah, we gonna put it together. Don't even trip. You already know.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. I appreciate you, man. We got my cousin Momo. What's the deal? Out the Mud Entertainment in the building. Hey, 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 go ahead and holla at Steviana one time.
Um, I ain't even gonna lie, my mind is like real fucked up right now, but just keep pushing forward, girl. Shout out to all my black queens. So as a black woman, just keep doing your shit. Don't give up, and don't let nobody tell you can't do whatever you want to do.
And you too as well. Anything that you going through, it. Just know it. You can always overcome that. It's gonna be okay, sis. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure, man. And one more time, man, we're gonna send all our love and condolences to the Crenshaw district, man. Cause my brother, man, my good brother today, you know what I'm saying? Man, it just threw me off, bro. Like how again, we just lost another king to me. You dig what I'm saying? Like he wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely something special, you know. So shout out to OMG, shout out to the Crenshaw district, shout out to everybody in that area, man. And we just gonna send our love for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And Cuzzo, stay strong on the real. Um, yeah, we gonna have my man Slick. Slick, what's going on? You there with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Go ahead and holler at the homegirl Steviana one time.
I got a question for you. What producer would you like to? Is a dream for you to work with?
Um, I want to work with Swiss Beats. I'm interested. I'm interested in what else he has. What else he has to give. He's always been a different type of producer. And I would say Timberland, but I would have to go with Swiss because he knows the original style, the original sound. So like, and he's all versatile, to be honest. And he can take me into a different type of genre as well.
Yeah, he could take you to that E zone. I got you.
Hmm.
Out the gate, what's up, y'all? I also want to apologize, man. I ain't know the order or nothing earlier, and I just came in this motherfucker talking. But yeah, really, I just wanted to comment earlier what she said about Russell Simmons. Like that was a crazy good question that he asked, first of all, and then I wasn't expecting that kind of answer, bro. That's
On the
that's really
real, that
big.
answer,
That's
yeah, it
really
is, huh?
yeah. It's a big deal for, and then especially in this entertainment world. Period. Like if y'all don't know, that was really a big deal. You know what I mean? And then somebody talking to somebody like that. He also said the other part. He said, "What would you ask him or whatever?" You know what I mean? I wouldn't even know what to say to him.
I don't think I know what to say to Russell Simmons neither. My mind would be blown with so many questions all at once. It's like I would just want to listen to
Yeah,
him talk. Just tell me
out the
something.
gate. But yeah, I ain't really had no question. I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Thank you, thank you.
No, that's what's up, and I appreciate you coming through unheard on the real, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. We got Boogie in the building. Boogie Nights, what's going on? You there with us?
Yeah, what's happening, bro? Can y'all put me on? I just logged in. I don't know what y'all on.
Oh no, we just having an interview with Steviana, man. Don't worry about it. We gonna keep it moving. My man Trigger, what's going on with my fella?
What's good, big
Man,
bro?
you got a question for the homegirl Steviana?
Uh, shit. Oh, fuck it. I got one on BD. What influenced you to sing, start singing?
I was raised in it. You know, it was just something that I was always around. Um, Grandma's a jazz singer, grandpa a pianist. My dad was a DJ and a music engineer. Mother a artist manager. So it's just something that I always was raised in, and you know, just watching TV, just growing up is just like, dang, I just wanted to be on TV so bad. Like I didn't care if it was acting, rapping, singing. I just knew that I wanted to be a part of this music industry. So it's just something that I was just raised and born into, and I just can't let it go. Love it.
No, that's what's up.
For sure, for sure.
Hey Trigger, I appreciate you, my brother. We gonna go ahead to my man Raymond. Raymond, what's going on, big dog?
I'm good, man. How you
Man,
doing?
I'm doing great, brother. I appreciate you coming through, man. You come through week after the week, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you're a regular supporter, and I want to just give you your flowers and shout out to you for that, man, on the real.
Well, that's good, man. I appreciate that. Uh, to Steviana, you said you from the IE.
Yep, Reno Valley.
Okay, I am from San Bernardino.
Okay,
So raised in San Bernardino. Know
San
very
Bernardino.
much about the IE. Went to high school out there, went to junior college out there, and now I live in Alabama. So I had to move here because of my uncle. I have a son here as well, but I also produce music. So my music spans all the way from the West Coast all the way to the South.
Mhm.
So, um, you're talking about people who influence you and stuff like that. I was listening to that earlier, and you mentioned Anita Baker, and when you mentioned Anita Baker, it was hard to not listen. Hard to not think about like Babyface and like everybody in that era.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
babyface, real dope. You know that whole era right there. So that's what I said. It's so many artists that came from that. Because I could have easily said Left Eye. You know what I'm saying? Which is real
absolutely,
dope. And I said that's another person that I didn't left out. You know, like that could have been on my
yeah,
five right there. Because that's the person I kind of like. You know, I ain't even gonna. I can't believe I left her out because that's a person I kind of mimicked. So
yeah,
that's
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
But I'm glad you're doing your thing, and then it's good to hear from you. And keep up the hard work and when you know what you're doing. And I do agree with you about getting out and then not going back, and people wanting something from you because you decided to make it. And but it was you and your perseverance and your determination is what got you where you're at. Not somebody saying, hey, I believe in you. I think you dope. How can I help you? It wasn't like that.
Right. Mhm.
So I know very much about that. So like I said, kudos to you for doing what you're doing and doing it how you're doing it. And that's what I liked hearing most about you tonight was that you were doing it how you want to do it.
Yeah.
No, that's a big old
So
fact, man. And I appreciate you, Raymond, like I said, for coming
Thank
through
you.
week after week, man, and support and, tap in with the artists and stuff like that. And, hopefully y'all can get some work done. You know what I'm saying? She's an artist, you an engineer. We got to put it together like ass cheeks, make a burger. You hear me?
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
On the real, that's what we here for. Hey, so look, Steviana, what we gonna do? I got these other line of questions that don't mean nothing, just for my for my amusement, right? So I just, it's just silly little
Can
questions,
I ask
don't
you a
mean nothing.
question, Clavion?
Oh, who that? Who that?
It's Solar. I think I was
Oh yeah,
gone.
yeah. You was going, big brother. Go ahead.
Okay, Steviana, I got a question. How do you deal with, like as an artist, it seems like when you hit your next level, something set you back or something tragic happened, you lose a loved one or something real close to you's happening. How do you keep persevering and keep moving forward past all that shit?
You know what's crazy is like I mentioned before, I lost my dad, so that's kind of like I'm going through that experience right now, learning how to deal with that experience as we speak. Still right now. Um, it's a little bit hard. It's been a little bit hard for me to it's been a little bit hard for me to even want to continue a piece of me because I feel like a piece of me was taken. I took it from my, my music. I was only in the studio with my dad, so that was a big thing for me. But what I had to realize is once my dad was taken, God gave me a son. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I still have a piece of that love right there, that I felt like I was missing, like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it patched just a little piece of my heart. You know what I'm saying? So when I every day when I get up and I look at my kids, you know what I'm saying? My kids make me say, you know what, I can do this, because I would never want my kids to be in this situation and them to completely fail. I mean, to give up, to stop everything that they love to do, or stop what they dreaming because of one obstacle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just you know I just keep it going. I just get up and just do it. You just got to get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, put it to the. Sometimes you just got to put it to the side and keep it walking, keep it pushing, and just do what you got to do. And that's just how I've been taking it and what I've been learning through it. If you don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. And if he was here, would he have want me to stop? Would he have want me to keep going? You know what I'm saying? I look at that too. Like, and I know for sure the answer to that. So it's like, do that. So that's what I've been doing.
No, that's a big old fact. That's a big old fact, man. And I see you back in the building. Dooney, did you want to ask something to Steviana? Because I came to you, but you wasn't at your mic.
Oh no, my bad. I didn't want to ask nothing. I like all her answers. It's some real shit, and she got a lot of strength. And a person like that is not going to do nothing but make it to where she want to go in life, because she already got the mindset and everything and know how to deal with it. Because death is a part of life, and a lot of times either it can encourage you to do better or it can hold you back. And she sounds like the type of person that is going to encourage her to do better, where she going to take that and use that as the strength, in which everybody should look at it as that, because we can't escape that shit. It's a part of life.
Yeah, very
And
much
that's
so.
good advice that she just gave some good advice. I swear. I felt that. And I haven't even experienced losing somebody so close to me yet, as far as like a parent, but I can just look at it as if it was me and how I would want to go about it. Or I would want my kids to go about it if they lose me. And that was some real good advice, Steviana. Salute.
Yeah, and I had to learn, and that's something that I learned, and I take that in, and that's been a motivation, behind even some of these new records that haven't even been put out yet. So the records that have been spinning tonight, those unfortunately aren't going on my album, because I'm taking my album to a different level. So it's just more heartfelt, more like letting off of those emotions. That's one thing my dad always said, don't get mad at me, get mad at that beat. Like, so I just that's just what I do. Like, just get mad on the beat, put the energy on the beat, put the emotion on the beat. Like, talk that shit on the beat. If I'm mad at somebody, mad at my baby daddy, talk that shit on the beat. That's why he
Oh,
got a whole
oh,
album.
we know. Oh, we know.
So that's just that.
Hey, hey, I sure seen that. Just yeah, she ain't playing. Like you piss her off, you're getting a diss track, brother.
Nah, you gotta see her performance. You gotta feel the energy when she perform it though.
No, that is crazy. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not using this to promote the fire. Hey,
You
that shit
never
was
know.
funny
That's
as
why you
hell.
got to volume about everybody. You'll be
Hey, on
surprised
the
at the
real.
responses. You'll be
No,
surprised
that's
at
a
the
fact.
responses.
No, that's a big fact. Hey, so look, we're gonna keep it going. We got my man one and only in the building, man. I think he got something to say, man. Go ahead and holler at Steviana, one and only.
Yeah, Steviana, I want to know, like, shit, 10 years from now, can you see what you want to be doing, like, for your future?
Oh, 10 years from now, I'll be looking at, I'll be watching my daughter and my son pursue what they want to become. I'll be investing in that, because I will already be invested in my life already. I'm already, like I already mentioned before, 5 years from now I already see myself on the stages. So, you know what I'm saying, in front of millions. I'm already surfacing. You know what I'm saying? So 10 years from now I'll be focused on my kids, more on my kids, even though always that's gonna be that. But you know what I mean, like putting my energy into fully into what they truly want to do. Because shoot, 10 years from now, my daughter, she gonna be what, almost 16, 17. Like, it's like, so
Oh, yeah, I feel you.
No, that's what's up, man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So yeah, like I was saying, Steviana, I got a line of questions. You know what I mean? This is how we end the show. Like I said, it's just for my amusement. There's no right or wrong answer to it. It's just to see where your perspective is and stuff like that. So, answer the way you want to answer. Uh I kind of think I feel like I know this one because of what I've been seeing on social media, but we gonna see. Donald Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Trump, 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 Trump,
Y'all
Trump,
gonna
Trump,
hate
Trump.
me. Y'all gonna hate me, but I'm sorry. Y'all gonna hate me. I miss
Why?
Donald.
Oh no,
Oh
no, I
God,
miss
Donald was
Donald
the
too.
goat. What? Donald was
I've
for the
always,
people.
people hated me. People were,
I don't know where she at. Follow me back, Steviana.
Yeah, no, Donald Trump popped that safe open. You hear me? Like he
It
was
ain't
the
even just
one,
about
man, on
the
the
no,
real.
safe.
I was always on
That was
Donald
something to
Trump's
get the
side, and I
people.
didn't understand. What I personally didn't understand was what they didn't see as far as on a business side. I mean, I can understand the whole racist things, but I personally felt like as him being a racist, he only was speaking the things that people were saying in their own household, and it's like, if y'all letting the race issue stop y'all from, progressing and being having a better, I don't even want to say what he said because I don't even like that term, but because we ain't never been great, but to move
No,
forward,
see,
like to
no,
get some
okay. So
bread.
look, I'm glad that statement came though, right?
Me
See,
too.
see, I watch how the media work, right, and I see how these things go because I've been like paying close attention to years to this, right? So my thing is when he said "Make America Great Again," right?
Don't play fine.
I grew up in a time where we had the industrial industry, right? Where black men were able to go work at these places and
Mm-hmm.
they were able to buy homes and send their kids to college, right? So at a time in life, there was a time where America was great, where we were the supplier versus the consumer.
Mm.
And that's what Donald Trump was talking about. Fuck being the consumer, be the seller.
Exactly.
Fuck buying everything. Like if we look in our house, majority of our products come from where? China. He like,
Mm-hmm.
man, fuck all that. Nigga, we need to be us again. And that's what he
Right.
was on. Like when he said make America great again, black people mind went straight back to slavery, but not understanding that he wasn't even born in the time of slavery. So he don't even know what that's like.
And at the same time, Donald Trump had these other countries scared as a motherfucker. He was shooting them missiles in the air
Yeah.
playing around.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So
The
that's
thing
what I
is that
believe it was.
Yeah.
black people didn't even know what Donald Trump meant because if you really pay attention to a lot of black people, the most majority, they're not into politics. They don't even know what's going on in the world. A black person is easily miss motherfucking led because they're going based off of what the majority is going at. A lot of black people, if you really pay attention, if you ask in a whole different group, what do they feel? They're not going to be able to answer the question because they don't know exactly what's going on. So they going based off of what the masses is going against. Like, oh, they're saying fuck Donald Trump, so everybody is going against Donald Trump.
Right.
In
That's
I
reality,
mean,
Donald
and
Trump
it was
didn't
a
do
yeah, it
nothing to
was a
nobody. But if you pay attention to politics, you know that Donald Trump didn't do shit wrong.
no, he didn't. It was a control situation, you know what I mean? But that's
They
shout out to
don't want
Donald
him
Trump, man.
in.
Trump 2024. That's all we gonna say. Trump
But period.
2024.
right. And
2024.
the majority of the people I feel like hated him the most was his own. Like, and and
It
that's the
was.
crazy
It
part.
was.
The majority of the people that hated him was his own because they
Did
already
y'all see
know
this shit with
Yeah.
him and Bill Gates?
what happened
Yeah.
with
We
that.
did.
I
When he
didn't.
mad, Bill Gates was trying to like basically shut him up about the vaccines because Trump, in reality, his own people didn't like him because he was going to expose so much shit that they don't want us to know. They don't want the masses to know about what Trump was going to expose. Trump
And
was
that's
going
the
against
crazy part.
vaccinations and all of that. And that's the main thing that
Right,
they
right,
want to
right. But look,
control
we don't want to
people.
listen, hold on. We don't wanna we don't wanna add that too much because this is a recording.
Oh yeah. I'm finna
They
mute.
gonna flag our
He
shit, you
don't
hear
he
me?
don't habla inglés.
Yeah.
He muted.
No, yeah, I already know. Look, we gonna have to make a segment about it. You hear me? But this is about Steviana right now. We don't want too much. Just
Yeah,
Trump
let me know so I
2024.
can come back in because I got
You
some
know what I'm
shit to
saying?
say. Okay.
On the real. All right. So look, with you being at the IE, you know what I mean? Like I said, these are just random questions. You dig what I'm saying? Just, fun questions. Shark bar or the S bar?
Nobody Nigga, we know not to go to the shark bar. You gotta go to I would go to the everyone can't go to the shark bar because if you go to the shark bar, you're gonna have a fade. You're gonna get down with
You're
somebody. It's
fighting
fighting
for
up there all
sure.
the
Hey,
time.
that motherfucker be cracking though. That motherfucker be
Cracking.
cracking. You hear me?
Shark bar
Hey,
be cracking, but best believe on the outside, get ready to throw down because somebody waiting. Like,
on
so,
the real, they be out there. On the real, that shit be popping though. I ain't gonna- That's the only bar I've ever been to that feel like a club.
yeah, that's what it be cracking up in there for sure.
On the real, shout out to the Shark Bar. All right, if you can live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, I'm a
This is gonna be interesting. You ain't gotta think that hard. She finna say some shit. I hope you say somewhere I know. Don't say
not.
some shit. You
Uh,
googling? Don't Google.
I'm not googling. I'm not googling. I can't listen. I honestly I can't tell you exactly where in South Africa because I know they have like different provinces, like different what they call different little state parts. But I
Right,
don't
right,
know
right.
too much. I don't know too much for me to say like to pick a place. You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
feel you.
I
And
know
Africa
I
got a
would.
lot of beautiful places there. It's a lot of beautiful
Yeah,
places in Africa. Yeah,
I know
and that's a fact.
I would want to go there. You know, I've had the experience of living in different states in America, so I know that this shit is pretty much built all the
What it's
same.
gonna be? You
Yeah.
right. Okay, so this part is called finish the sentence. Finish the sentence. If I
What's
could
that?
have any superhero, I mean, excuse me, if I can be any superhero or villain, it would be
Hulk. Knock some shit down.
the Hulk. And that's different. I've have nobody said the Hulk. Nobody, not even close. It was funny as hell because I was interviewing a homegirl about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, right? And she said Batman. I said, bro, you're a woman. And then you come today talking about the Hulk. Like, what's up with y'all?
That's
I'm
my
convinced y'all got
favorite.
masculine energy. No?
No,
I know we have female Marvel heroes, bro, or a villain. None. Y'all don't like none of the girls? Mermaid? Nobody?
Nobody moving shit like the Hulk though.
this
Said
is me. I
mermaid.
ain't listen here. That fairy tale shit ain't true. I can't get with that. I can't get with that.
No, I can dig it. I can dig it. Hey, they might need to come out with a female Hulk. We might have to put that
They
in
did. They got a
that
Yeah,
She
most.
Hulk on. They
Oh,
got
they
She
did.
Hulk on
Oh, I got to
Disney.
get on my cartoon shit. Oh, I got to get on my cartoon shit. I've
yeah,
been
but
missing out. All right, all
it's
right.
streaming on Disney, bro.
Okay. If I can have any pet in the jungle, it would be a.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. A lion.
Oh, brother.
Like
Why are y'all all saying a lot? Why? I gotta ask why. Why?
shit. If I can get a lion behind my bed, the king of jungle eat everybody ass up real quick. Nah,
Okay, but again, so y'all all going for the lion because it's the king of the jungle.
it's because it's the king of the jungle. Yeah. I ain't trying
Okay,
to
so
look
do y'all understand why the lion is the king of the jungle? It ain't because it's the most powerful. It's a lot of animals out there that'll fuck that lion up.
for real.
Yes,
Like
a
what?
bear would fuck a lion up.
Right
But
now.
see, is
A,
there
a
bears
gorilla,
or is
a
bear?
gorilla, a
Oh,
gorilla
bears
would
already
kill a
number
bear.
one.
A gorilla would kill a lion in minutes.
Rhino.
I would be a black
The lion, the lion is
panther.
only the lion is only the king of the jungle because that's one of the only animals out there that has multiple women to procreate with. That is it. It ain't because of no power. It's because he
Mm.
has a pride of women. That is it.
Oh well, thanks
I
for
would
the
be a
history.
Yeah,
Let me
you
find
knocked
out
her
y'all
whole
in
pet out.
let me find out y'all into polygamy.
No, he
I
did.
would
Let me find out y'all really want to be in a polygynous relationship, huh?
They do.
Oh shit.
All right, all right. So look, this is the last one. My name is Steviana, and I'm a.
A unique artist.
I could take that. I'm gonna come up with another question because y'all coming with y'all. Because all y'all said it. I'm a unique artist. I'm
I'm
an
a
artist. I'm like, all
mother.
right. I can dig it. I'm gonna come up with another question. I'm gonna come up with some more, man. But look, hey, Steviana, it was a lot of fun, man. I had a great time with you, man. I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Giving us your time. You know what I'm saying? I wish you much success. You know, keep putting in work. We're going to keep up with you. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram is at the top of the room. Make sure y'all get up with her, tap in with her. She do got that new song out with Ash Bash right now called Traffic. Run them views up, run them streams up. We love you. Keep pushing, doing your thing. And until next time, America. Till then, Brock, get us up out of here, big bro.
I had enough, Thank God I found the strength to get away from being stuck. Telling me I should wait on you, huh? Nigga, wait on you for what? You ain't putting nothing in, you ain't making no deposits, but yet you wanna calculate every dollar that I get, and you arguing in front of my daughter. Come on, nigga, stop it. STOP, pump your brakes, nigga, stop it. You stay up in them streets when you ain't bringing in no profit, claiming that you flocking, but nigga, you ain't flocking. You got dick, but like I said, you ain't got shit, just sitting on your mama couch as the clock ticking. All you wanna do is gangbang, meet up with niggas in boxing shit, and all this damage that you caused can't clean it with a mop and shit. Thought I needed you, but realized I needed the opposite.
Now look, it ain't that I don't want to be in my daughter's life. It's just, I just wasn't ready for that type of responsibility. We can still be cool though.
So fuck my baby daddy, I'ma be just fine. Yeah, I wish a nigga would stop banging my line. Yeah, cause if it ain't about island, then I ain't got time to be dealing with a nigga who can't provide. You don't got it, I don't need it. If you don't got it, I don't need it. You don't got it, I don't need it. You don't got it, I don't need it. I don't need it, I don't need it. About your bitch, I would've been came and hit her. Been beat her ass for even subbing me on Twitter. See, you tryna switch the shit up like it's all on me, when really you know the reason why these songs came to be. Just when you see your daughter, I don't want you in my sheets, cause you niggas love to creep when you see shit is sweet. And I'll be damned if I let you pull another stunt on me. Nah, you can't have the best of both worlds, nigga. You not playing me, you playing your baby girl, nigga. And that's some shit I can't allow, cause I end up in jail for the safety of my child. And as crazy as it sounds, I know I shouldn't have fucked with you, I shouldn't have kept your ass around. What? Cause I knew I could've did better, nigga. Could've gave my daughter a better fucking father figure. So fuck my baby daddy, I'ma be just fine. Yeah, I wish a nigga would stop banging my line. Yeah, cause if it ain't about island, then I ain't got time to be dealing with a nigga who can't provide. You don't got it, I don't need it.
Oh, he needs some